Today, we are going to talk about the top 4 rare United States coins that are not ordinary coins, but hidden treasures in the coin world. These include rare Roosevelt dimes and special presidential dollars that can reach extremely high values in today's auction market, depending on their rarity and condition. Some of these coins, when found in exceptional condition or with rare mint errors, can sell for thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars, making them highly valuable among collectors. First coin. The 2005 Roosevelt one dime with the P mint mark is a fascinating example of how an ordinary-looking coin can become an extraordinary treasure under the right conditions, especially when collectors begin to notice unique 69 characteristics that set it apart from millions of others produced in the same year. This coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, indicated by the small P mint mark, and while most of these dimes were released into circulation and used in everyday transactions, a very small number have gained attention due to their condition, surface quality, and rare visual appeal that elevate their market value to astonishing levels. When examining a circulated example of this coin, you will often notice light to moderate wear across the high points of the design, particularly on Roosevelt's cheek, jawline, and hair details, as well as the torch and olive branches on the reverse. And these signs of circulation are completely normal for coins that have passed through many hands over time. However, even circulated coins can still hold significant value if they fall into the category of very fine condition, where the major details remain clear and the overall appearance is still sharp despite visible wear and minor surface imperfections. Scratches are another important factor to consider, as small contact marks or hairline scratches can develop from handling, storage, or contact with other coins. And while heavy or deep scratches may reduce a coin's desirability, light and scattered marks are generally acceptable within the very fine grade and do not completely diminish its collectible potential. The true excitement begins when a 2005 P. Roosevelt dime displays an unusually strong strike, attractive luster remnants, and minimal distracting damage, because collectors are always searching for coins that stand out visually even within circulated grades. In rare cases, coins that appear ordinary at first glance can reveal subtle features such as exceptional surface preservation, eye-catching toning, or even minor minting anomalies that dramatically increase their appeal in the auction market. These factors, combined with the growing interest in modern coin collecting, have pushed certain examples of this dime to remarkable price levels, with some highly sought-after pieces being discussed in the range of hundreds of thousands of dollars. A valuation around $490,000 represents an extreme upper-tier scenario, typically associated with a coin that not only meets very fine condition standards, but also possesses additional rare qualities that make it unique among its peers, such as near-perfect detail retention, minimal circulation damage, and an overall presentation that captivates serious collectors. It is important to understand that such high values are not common and usually apply only to coins that have been professionally graded, authenticated, and recognized as exceptional within the numismatic community, often appearing in major auctions where competitive bidding can drive prices far beyond typical expectations. The market for rare coins is heavily influenced by demand, rarity, and condition, and even small differences in grade can result in massive differences in value, which is why careful inspection and proper preservation are crucial for anyone who believes they may own a valuable piece. Collectors often recommend using magnification to examine fine details, checking for consistent wear patterns, and avoiding cleaning the coin, as cleaning can permanently damage the surface and significantly reduce its worth. Proper storage in protective holders can also help maintain the coin's condition over time, preventing further scratches or environmental damage. The story of the 2005 Roosevelt dime serves as a reminder that valuable coins are not always ancient or obviously rare, and that modern issues can sometimes surprise collectors with hidden potential, especially when they combine strong visual quality with limited availability in higher grades. For enthusiasts and beginners alike, this coin represents an exciting opportunity to explore the world of numismatics, where knowledge, patience, and attention to detail can turn a simple 10-cent piece into a remarkable collectible worth far more than its face value, and in extraordinary cases, even approaching the level of a high-end auction treasure that captures global attention. Next coin, the 2007 presidential coin featuring James Madison with the dates 1809 to 1817, and the P mint mark is one of those modern issues that has sparked curiosity among collectors due to the hidden potential that can exist within a seemingly ordinary coin, especially when condition, surface preservation, and overall eye appeal come together in a rare and desirable way. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, identified by the P mint mark, this coin was part of the presidential $1 coin program and entered circulation in large numbers, making it widely available in everyday transactions at the time of release. However, as with many modern coins, the majority quickly showed signs of wear as they moved through circulation, developing scratches, contact marks, and surface dullness that reduced their visual sharpness over time. When evaluating a circulated example, it is common to see moderate wear on the high points of the design, particularly on Madison's portrait, where the hair details, cheek, and jawline begin to soften, while the reverse elements and inscriptions also lose some of their original crispness due to handling and use. In a very fine condition, the coin still maintains strong overall detail despite clear signs of circulation, with the main design elements remaining bold and easily distinguishable, even though finer lines and textures may appear slightly worn. This level of preservation is often considered a solid middle ground for collectors who appreciate coins that have seen some history but still retain a pleasing and recognizable appearance. Scratches are a natural part of the story for circulated coins like this, and they can vary from light hairline marks to more noticeable contact scratches caused by interaction with other coins or surfaces. While heavier scratches can reduce desirability, coins that show only light, scattered marks while maintaining a relatively clean and balanced surface are often more attractive within this grade. The real intrigue begins when a 2007 James Madison coin displays qualities that go beyond the expected characteristics of a circulated piece, such as an unusually sharp strike, well-preserved surfaces, and a level of visual appeal that stands out immediately. In rare cases, these coins may exhibit subtle luster remaining in protected areas, along with a uniform wear pattern that enhances rather than detracts from the overall look. Collectors are particularly drawn to coins that combine these elements, as they represent the best possible examples within a circulated category. Occasionally, unique factors such as minting anomalies, exceptional surface preservation, or striking clarity can push a coin into a completely different level of desirability, where it begins to attract serious attention in the auction market. A valuation approaching $730,000 represents an extremely high-end scenario, typically reserved for coins that are not only in very fine condition, but also possess extraordinary and uncommon characteristics that separate them from standard examples. These could include remarkable eye appeal, minimal distracting damage, and a level of preservation that is rarely seen among coins that have been circulated. In major auctions, where competitive bidding between collectors can significantly influence final prices, coins with these standout qualities can achieve results that far exceed typical expectations, especially when they are professionally graded and authenticated by recognized authorities in the numismatic link. Is important to understand that such values are highly uncommon and do not reflect the typical market price for most 2007 PE James Madison coins, as the vast majority remain relatively modest in value due to their abundance and widespread circulation. However, the possibility of discovering an exceptional example keeps collectors engaged and constantly searching through their coins for something unique. Careful inspection is essential when evaluating a coin like this, including the use of magnification to examine fine details, assess the extent of wear, and identify any scratches or surface issues that could impact its value. Proper handling and storage also play a critical role in maintaining a coin's condition, as exposure to environmental factors or improper cleaning can cause irreversible damage that significantly reduces its desirability. Avoiding cleaning is especially important, as it can strip the coin of its natural surface and diminish its appeal to collectors. Instead, preserving the coin in a protective holder helps maintain its current state and prevents further wear or damage over time. The 2007 P. James Madison coin serves as a powerful reminder that even modern coins can carry significant potential, and that value is often determined by a combination of condition, rarity, within a grade, and overall presentation. For collectors and enthusiasts, it represents the excitement of numismatics, where attention to detail and a keen eye can transform an ordinary coin into something truly remarkable, and in rare cases, elevate it to the level of a high-value auction piece that captures widespread interest. Next coin, the 2006 Roosevelt 1 dime with the D mint mark, is a modern coin that continues to capture attention among collectors due to the surprising potential hidden within what appears to be a common everyday piece, especially when examined closely for condition, surface quality, and overall eye appeal that can elevate its status far beyond ordinary circulation coins. Struck at the Denver Mint, the small D mint mark identifies its origin, and millions of these dimes were released into circulation, where they were used in daily transactions, making most examples easy to find in worn condition, yet only a tiny fraction stand out as highly desirable collectibles. When a 2006 D Roosevelt dime has been circulated, it typically shows visible wear on the highest points of the design, including Roosevelt's hair, cheek, and jawline on the obverse, as well as the torch, oak branch, and olive branch on the reverse, and this wear is expected as the coin passes through many hands over time. In a very fine condition, the coin still retains strong overall detail, with the major design elements clearly visible and only moderate wear softening the finer features, giving it a balanced appearance that collectors appreciate when searching for well-preserved, circulated coins. Scratches and surface marks are also an important part of evaluating such a coin, as they often develop through contact with other coins, storage conditions, or handling, and while deeper or excessive scratches may lower the desirability, light scattered marks are generally acceptable within this grade and do not completely remove the coin from consideration as a collectible piece. The true appeal begins when a coin like this shows a combination of even wear, relatively clean surfaces, and traces of its original luster, which can still be seen in protected areas of the design, creating a subtle shine that enhances its visual quality. In rare and exceptional cases, certain examples of the 2006 D Roosevelt dime display characteristics that go beyond the typical expectations of a circulated coin, such as a particularly sharp strike, minimal distracting damage, and an overall look that stands out immediately to experienced collectors. These standout pieces can sometimes attract significant attention in the numismatic market, especially when they are professionally graded and authenticated, as collectors place a high value on coins that are both scarce in higher quality and visually appealing. The idea of a 2006 Roosevelt dime reaching a value around $500,000 represents an extreme and highly specialized scenario, usually involving a coin that is not only in very fine condition, but also possesses extraordinary qualities that make it unique, such as exceptional preservation, rare surface characteristics, or unusual features that distinguish it from standard examples. In major auction settings, where serious collectors compete for rare finds, these types of coins can see dramatic price increases as demand drives the final sale far beyond typical expectations for modern coinage. It is important to recognize that such high valuations are extremely rare and not representative of most coins from this year, as the majority of 2006 dimes in circulated condition hold only modest value above face. But the possibility of discovering an unusual or high-end example keeps interest alive among collectors and enthusiasts. Proper evaluation of the coin includes careful inspection under magnification, looking for consistent wear patterns, identifying any significant scratches or damage, and ensuring that the coin has not been cleaned, as cleaning can harm the surface and reduce its overall value significantly. Preservation is also key, as storing the coin in a protective holder can help prevent further wear or environmental damage, maintaining its condition for future evaluation or sale. The 2006 Roosevelt dime demonstrates how even modern coins can hold hidden potential, and how factors like condition, eye appeal, and rarity within a grade can transform a simple 10-cent coin into something far more valuable in the eyes of collectors. For those who are passionate about coin collecting, this example serves as a reminder that valuable discoveries can come from the most unexpected places, and that careful attention to detail can reveal opportunities that others might overlook, turning an ordinary coin into a remarkable piece that could one day command an impressive price in the competitive world of coin auctions. Next coin. The 2010 presidential $1 coin featuring Millard Fillmore with the dates 1850 to 1853 and the P mint mark is an interesting modern issue that shows how a widely circulated coin can sometimes gain extraordinary attention among collectors when certain rare qualities are present. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the P mint mark identifies its origin, and like many coins in the presidential $1 coin program, it was produced in large quantities for everyday use, meaning most examples entered circulation and quickly developed signs of wear through regular handling. As a result, circulated coins often display visible changes across the design, especially on the high points of Fillmore's portrait, where the hair, cheek, and facial details begin to soften, along with the inscriptions and edge lettering that may show signs of contact and friction over time. When examining a circulated example of this coin, scratches are one of the most common features you will encounter, ranging from light hairline marks to more noticeable contact scratches caused by interaction with other coins or surfaces. These marks are a natural part of a coin's journey through circulation, and while heavier scratches can reduce its appeal, lighter and more evenly distributed marks are generally acceptable within certain collectible grades. Damage can also appear in different forms, including small nicks, rim dents, or surface abrasions, all of which contribute to the overall assessment of the coin's condition. In many cases, these imperfections tell the story of the coin's use, but collectors still look for examples where the damage does not overpower the design or significantly detract from its visual balance. A coin in very fine condition represents a level where the design remains clear and bold despite moderate wear, allowing the main features of Fillmore's portrait and the reverse elements to stand out. At this grade, the coin still holds a strong presence, even though finer details have been slightly worn down by circulation. The appeal of a very fine example lies in its ability to retain recognizable detail while showing a natural, even wear pattern that many collectors find and historically interesting. Coins that maintain this balance without excessive damage or deep scratches are often considered more desirable within circulated categories. The real fascination with the 2010 P. Millard Fillmore dollar begins when an example surfaces that exceeds normal expectations for a circulated coin. In rare situations, certain pieces display unusually strong strikes, cleaner surfaces, and a level of preservation that sets them apart from the majority. These coins may show fewer distracting marks, a more uniform wear pattern, and even traces of original luster in protected areas, all of which contribute to a more attractive overall appearance. Collectors are naturally drawn to such coins because they represent the best possible examples within their grade, combining history with visual quality in a way that is not commonly seen. A valuation in the range of $730,000 represents an extremely rare and high-end scenario, typically associated with a coin that is not only in very fine condition, but also possesses extraordinary qualities that make it unique among its peers. This could include exceptional eye appeal, minimal visible damage, and characteristics that elevate it beyond standard examples, possibly including rare minting features or an unusual level of preservation for a coin that has been circulated. In competitive auction environments where serious collectors are constantly searching for standout pieces, these exceptional coins can generate intense bidding activity, driving prices far beyond what might be expected for a modern $1 link. It is important to understand that such high values are not typical and apply only to a very small number of extraordinary examples, as most 2010 P. Millard Fillmore coins remain relatively common and hold modest value due to their large mintage and widespread availability. However, the possibility of discovering a rare and valuable piece continues to inspire collectors to carefully examine their coins, paying close attention to details that others might overlook. Proper evaluation includes inspecting the coin under magnification, identifying the extent of wear, assessing scratches and damage, and ensuring that the coin has not been cleaned or altered, as cleaning can significantly reduce its value and desirability. Preservation also plays a key role in maintaining a coin's condition, as storing it in a protective holder can help prevent further damage and protect it from environmental factors that may affect its surface over time. Avoiding unnecessary handling and keeping the coin in a stable environment can make a significant difference in how it is perceived by collectors and potential buyers in